Well, hello, and welcome back to a special edition of Idle Kingdom Defense. So today, 24,030, and of course, don't forget to like, don't forget to comment, don't forget to subscribe, and you know it, I know it, everybody knows it, make sure you ring that bell. Oh, Marion's actually getting pretty close to one-shotting. That'll be nice. I did actually go through my old footage, and a complete clear of 17,275 took me 11 minutes. So that was nice. That was a nice throwback, and that's without Marion being nearly as. She was good, but not. She's not going to be as good as I think Marion gets here in terms of the relation between the two. Obviously, we'll see, but I think this Marion will end up stronger compared to the stage than previous Marion did, because at that point I needed to push. And at this point, I don't ever need to push again. Well, unless we get an update, which would be great. I don't need to push again. So this is just going to get faster and faster until it approaches the limit of fastness. And that was 98%. I think we're going to try 11 today. I don't remember what 11 is. Oh, this is ogres. Okay, well this is different. I'm kind of curious how ogres stack up. They're pretty big too. I don't think we've done an ogre stage in a really long time. They do have comparable health from what I've seen to cannons, so it's not really like it's anything special. It's just, okay. That was odd. He ran all the way. It's Big Roderick ran over to Roderick. What's up with that? I don't. Where's Marion attacking? Oh, she's attacking somebody in the front. This might be the worst level there is. I don't know, because I find which one is it? One of them pretty bad. Stage 6 is, or no, 3. 3 has been pretty bad. 3 is the one where I use all my boost. Stage 6 isn't bad because stuff with like catapults and the cannons, they do line up like super well for Marion. So like those kind of things are you know, when stuff lines up like that, it's like it doesn't matter too. It doesn't really matter too much. We are chipping away the ogres. I'm assuming Marion's on the bottom here. Raven is doing her best. I do wonder if anybody's beat Portal. Not that it matters too much. Beating Portal... I mean, beating Portal is just a brag at this point. Okay, we're in the back fighting. Well, this is going to be a longer one. I guess we've never done the ogres. I was actually looking at my King's Ruin pattern because I was like, And yes, I do know I get some criticism for focusing exclusively on speeding up King's Ruin. But my defense is, this makes playing the game feel better. It's one of those things, like the most optimal thing for me to do would be to just make a Sophia book and get Sophie about 2 million defense. 1.5 to 2 million, depending on how you want to play, and then just sending everybody to fight. Because as long as you can tank B3, which like I said, requires, I think, you know, I need to check the formula because I don't remember what it is. And there we go. That's a first. Oh, wait, we have to look at the defense because I don't actually know how much health that stage has. That's probably the hardest stage, I think, at 9.8, almost 10 quadrillion. So that stage, I think, has the most health by far. We'll see where this leads us. But anyways, what's I saying? It's kind of interesting. We did the hardest stage. Hard is relative. Oh, with the Sophia's book, because again, once you can sustain B3 forever, and there's no threat to anything happening to you, you can just tank it. And I have to look at the formula because I don't remember what the formula is. I swear it's like attack divided by 1 over 1 plus defense divided by attack. And of course, if you have enough defense penetration, the bottom part goes to just 1, so your attack just does the attack damage. That's why defense penetration is so important. But if I am right, it's about 280 divided by, I mean, we'll go with 300k, because I know it's less than 300k. Alright, that's 12, ruins 12 complete. Yeah, let's see. 97%, 3% Christian, no surprise there. Yeah, we'll go ahead and do one stage here. So 300k divided by 1 plus, we'll say, oh, you know, if we get to 2 million, Sophia gives a quarter of her defense to the castle, so that's 500k. So 500k divided by 3. Okay, that actually, if that's right, if that's the right formula, that cuts the damage by something. It cuts it by over half. So how much defense do we really need to get to? What's 1 million get us? 1 million gets us down to about 69,000. 500k gets us to 112,050, which is about a third as much damage. And doubling that gets us to about a sixth. So that's kind of interesting. That's how I think it works. Don't quote me on that. So that's something. So that's why I was going for 500k. Let's see. Let's go 525 because we're probably gonna get to like 525. Which and that's about 109,000. What's it take? How much do we need to get this to 0? Oh, probably a big number. Let's make it a big number. Oh. Well, that's a really big number. We're not going to get to that number. I'll go ahead and sweep 14, and then we'll finish the last stage. So we saw at least a different stage today. Right, let's try 2 million. 2. And that is 40k. 39,130. And I think it's going to be less than that because I think it's like 257 if I'm not mistaken. So it's pretty easy to drop. Well, easy is relative, right? You can pretty much just drop the attack down. And it does seem like you have diminishing returns. But again, so the thing is, once you cut the damage, let's go back to a reasonable number, which is 500k. Getting Sophia to 2 million defense. Once you cut the damage by more than half, I think it becomes very easy for the castle to survive between Sophia. That's effectively doubling the EHP of your castle. So, actually that's more than double. Because, well, number one, I know it's less than 300k. And number two, we'll try, oh. And so once again, 95% Sophia, 5% Christian at least did something. And the importance of these numbers, you can just see that just like Christian, his damage just doesn't matter. It's nice that he contributes something, but it doesn't really do much. And it's hard to say how much this is overkill. Or actually, I don't think the game considers overkill, because otherwise I think Marion would be much higher. I think he can only do as much damage as the mob has health. So without overkill, I think Marion's probably... It understates Marion. And we got to 920, so I think we only have 80 King's Ruin left to do. But, that said, once again, as always, thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe to support the channel. Excuse me. And if you have any questions, feel free to say something in the comments. I do always look forward to your questions. And as always, thank you again, and I hope you have a great day.